Alright, how about, since you only have just that one arpeggio progression to get done, I would focus on getting that done first. Get that done, get it over with. Working on what's on the screen now. So, I'd say no more than 15 minutes. 15 minutes, set a timer. Once you're there, you're done for the day. Every day, though, you got to do it every day. And it should be getting easier and easier each passing day to get things up to speed or get things past where you're at. So, if you can not play, let's say, this first line at 155 without warming up, well, then you got to make sure you can warm up to it. If you can start at 155, good. So I want you to do, let's see, kind of like start to add, you can add a line. I guess it depends on like how well you have this memorized. Or you can add a bar at a time. So you can kind of do like a combination of both as well. Like perhaps you play bar 1 or line 1 and that goes okay, and then you add in the next line, and then that takes a few tries maybe, and then you got that. But then when you try and add in the third line, it's just mistake after mistake after mistake, and it's just too much of a pain in the butt. Well, then you just add a bar at a time, and you add, once you got all that, then you add another bar, and you always keep starting at the beginning and then add a bar, so just adding a bar at a time when needed. So try doing the add one line at a time, but if that's too much of a struggle, start adding one bar at a time. See how far you can get. Again, if you can play at least the first line at 155 without warming up, stay there, okay? And then try and add another line. If it's too difficult to add an entire new line, then add just one bar. And so let's say the first practice session you get like this much done. So start with that the next day. See if you can go through those 6 bars straight away, and then take it from there. So for this stuff, kind of take it where you left off, especially if it, you just ran, when you're going to run into the 15-minute time limit thing anyway. So definitely pick up from where you left off the day before. If it's too much of a pain in the butt to pick up exactly where you left off, start removing bars until you can play starting at 155, and then start adding bars again. So again, let's repeat that. So let's say day 2 or day 1, you got that many bars completed at 155. Start with that many bars on day 2. If it's proving to be too difficult to start with those 6 bars on day 2, well, subtract a bar. Try and do that. And if that works well, good. And then you can start adding a bar at that. So basically, remove bars until you can start playing at 155 again. And then once you got that, however many bars it would be, then you start adding a bar again, which you can play whatever it is you can do at 155. So I hope that makes sense. I'm saying it and hearing it, and like, well, I know what I'm trying to convey, but I don't know if it's coming across exactly how I want it to sound. So if you have any questions about what the heck I'm saying, please let me know. I hope it makes sense. I hope that approach will be beneficial and help expedite things a bit better for you. And yeah, again, this one, oh heck, just that last progression. Oh my god, there we go. Yeah, so just work on that one. So you can do quarter notes, like you were doing yesterday. That's fine. You don't have to do it with eighth notes. I mean, if you want to work up to it, that's okay too. But just try getting the quarter note thing down first. I think the biggest thing to focus on was your E minor 7, because sometimes the G string wasn't ringing out so well. So you may just want to focus on, going between those two chords. So let me know if you have any questions. All right. I will see you again next week.